Hello, fellow Rosarians. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, all of the roses that head down to the water are kind of blooming here and there. You know, it's a fall and I just get a couple of flushes, but it's definitely not what we have in the spring. And you also see that I am full on starting my fall projects, increasing the size of the bed like I told you I was going to, after I saw those awesome gardens in England with those nice deep beds. So with these fall projects, we're also thinking about ordering fall plants. I thought that you all would enjoy seeing what I got last year from David Austin. They were potted roses, own root, and I think they were in about 2-quart size. I'll show you what they look like here. I've got 3 of them to share with you. So right here on this obelisk is Bathsheba. So let's get closer. I've got my handy dandy pool so that you can get a good look at what's going on behind it. So if we look at Bathsheba, you'll see all of the canes here that I'm training as close as possible. I've removed the leaves so that I can get a really good look at what's going on. And so you can see that I have just tied them here to support it. They're winding all the way around the structure, and I like to use the clips when I'm temporarily securing it because I might have to loosen it and tighten it later, but as soon as I'm happy with where a cane is, I go ahead and tie it in, and it'll be good to go. But these canes here, because they're going all the way around the obelisk tightly, they're approaching 5 to 6 feet right now in height. If I didn't have it on the obelisk and I was training it completely upward, it would be as tall as I am right now. So Bathsheba looks amazing. I've seen a couple of blooms from her already. In fact, you can see the blooms here that I have not deadheaded yet, but this one looks great. So let's move on now, and I want to show you the Generous Gardener. So this is Generous Gardener. I have 3 main canes, but then also using the great big roses. I definitely have more basil breaks that have come out on this. I'm initially training this one because that's all I had. I didn't have another obelisk handy. I'm just holding up these canes right now, and within the next month or so, I'm either going to put it on an obelisk, or we're getting a fence and I'm going to lift this one and move it closer to where the fence is going to be. But you can see, looking at Generous Gardener, that this one is 3.5 feet easy. All of these canes looks pretty good, except for I've got sawfly larvae over on this one cane. I'm looking at the leaves right now. So yes, sawfly larvae has hit this one, but the rest of the rose looks so healthy, no black spot. So I'm really happy so far with how Generous Gardener is looking. Let's look at one more, the Poet's Wife. So this is the Poet's Wife, and you can see not only is it in bloom, but it stretches from this bloom here over to where I am. So I would say that it's a good 3 foot, a little over 3 foot wide right now, and the height on it is about 3 foot. So I'd say 3 foot by 3 foot right now. And look at those beautiful blooms. It's just the lightest of yellow approaching a cream. I really think that I could use this in a bed where I'm focusing more on whites. I do see a little bit of black spot, but nothing that would detract from the rose where I would even consider needing to do anything other than taking a couple of black spot leaves off here and there. It's a very healthy rose. It's been blooming well, and I'm really happy with this one too. So I hope that really helps you. If you're thinking about ordering potted roses versus bare root, what to expect. I'm really happy in 1 year with the amount of growth that I have. I mean, if you look at those climbers, they're well on their way to climbing up that obelisk, and I can't wait to see what they do next year. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.